Good almost afternoon to you, high school soccer fans, and welcome to U.S. Cellular Community Park in Medford, Oregon, site of today's boys 3A soccer battle between the Special District 4 leading Brookings Bruins, and the Special District 5 leading St. Mary's Crusaders boys. Hello, everyone. Joe Brett here. Ken Snow is beside me on camera for this boys' second end of the St. Mary's doubleheader this morning. Oregon Episcopal's girls defeated the St. Mary's girls 3-0 in a really spirited match. In the 10 o'clock game this morning, we're thrilled to have you along and welcome you to our boys' presentation today. Brought to you by all of our great sponsors, including our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Chrysler Dodge Superstore out on Highway 62 in Medford, Oregon, and our U.S. Cellular Siskiyou Cellular partners. Shout out to Michael Campbell and Jason Lawrence and their businesses as our whole group of sponsors that keep these games free for fans. We're going to have a timeout and hear from some of them. First off, I'd like to say hello to you fans who are tuning us in from Brookings today on the beautiful Oregon coast. Oh, my gosh. Southern Oregon coast is one of my favorite places to escape to when I'm able to escape Medford. But just know that one of your fans stopped by and said she has been getting the word out, and we welcome you to enjoy this great soccer match today. And it features two unbeaten league leaders and two teams. Brookings ranked third in the state in the 3A, 2A, 1A out of 60 teams. The Crusaders of St. Mary's 11th in the state. And this should be just a first-rate soccer match between the boys today, as it was with the ladies earlier today. And we welcome all of you, and including you folks on the coast who are finding us and joining us today. It's great to have you along as well. Timeout coming your way. Let's hear from some of these great sponsors, and we'll be back to U.S. Cellular Community Park right after this.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Undefeated league leaders set to clash in the boys' noon showdown today. Welcome to U.S. Cellular Fields and the Table Rock Sports second game of our doubleheader of the day. Brookings Bruins visiting the St. Mary's Crusaders. Time out and word from our great sponsors. Folks, it's game day. Let's get you fired up and get you ready with our friends from Sherm.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Yes, indeed. Boys are getting ready to start. I use my Peak Rewards app all the time. Gas and goodies, and just do very well. Save a little money, which is always important, especially when we get up to my age now. I'm thinking about that a lot. Captains are meeting across the way. Field 14, the location of today's game. One more time out. Be back. We're going to have soccer coming your way with some of the state's finest featured after this.
45 years, RVTD has been the way to go in the Rogue Valley. We celebrate others making a difference in our amazing community. like La Clinica. La Clinica provides affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health services for all, especially those who face barriers to care. With 26 neighborhood health centers and school-based clinics throughout the Rogue Valley,
La Clinica is for everyone, helping patients live their healthiest lives possible.
way to go, La Clinica!
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Shout out to the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill. That is the official meeting spot for Table Rock sports activities in Grants Pass. You should make it yours as well. The food, service, and hospitality outstanding. And we also welcome you to support their Elmer's restaurants here in Southern Oregon, Pita Pits, and the Human Bean coffee shops up in Grants Pass. We're going to have time for one more time out, so let's do that for our great folks, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to U.S. Cellular Community Park. Joe Brett with Ken Snow on the camera here today. Ken has done his yeoman's work this weekend. He was up in Eugene for the North Medford Sheldon football game last night. That was a thriller. North Medford nearly pulled off a road win of notable measure before Sheldon came back and won that late. South Medford played Roseburg really tough on our Table Rock sports presentations last night, and sure enough, St. Mary's Crusaders and Elmira hooked up in a great one here at U.S. Cellular Community Park right across the parking lot from us as they held off Elmira 37-35. The officials across the way are physically, manually pumping up the soccer balls. So as they get that done and get us ready to get our game started, let me tell you a little bit about Brookings. They're 7-0 on the season, as I mentioned, the OSAA third-ranked team. And welcome to your Bruins fans who are streaming with us today. I'll see you over on the coast around Thanksgiving and Christmas when I escape over there. It's one of the most beautiful places on earth, our Southern Oregon coast. Jess Beeman is the head coach of these Brookings boys who are 7-0 on the year, 3-0 in Special District 4 play. So the St. Mary's Crusaders, Isa Tiatutu is their head coach, a longtime head soccer coach here in our Rogue Valley. Isa was down with the Ashland Grizzlies for a while. Known him as a really good soccer man for quite a while. He's guided the Crusaders to a 5-3 overall record, 4-0 in conference. Let's take one more time out while they're giving us the opportunity. Back after we hear from our John L. Scott scoreboard sponsors.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Shout out to our good friends from Bill's Glass and to all of our great sponsors that keep these regular season games for you free to watch on our Table Rock Sports website. And if you enjoy the live presentation of today's game, remember all our games are archived as well on our website. And we look forward to you checking it out. If you came here today to watch the game, it's always fun to go home and watch the game afterwards. Especially if you played in it. I wish we had had live streaming when I was in high school. I'd have gone home and watched all my games. But some with a smile, some with a frown. But that's the way it is in sports. And we're ready to get underway. St. Mary's is in their home dark blue uniforms. They'll be moving right to left across your screen in this first half of play. The visiting Bruins, the number 3 team in the state, in their all-white tops and bottoms. And St. Mary's is going to start at midfield with the ball. And we're underway. Second game of our doubleheader features the boys today. And Crusaders control the opening ball. Bruins with their first touch near midfield. Start to pick up some of our starters here as we get going. Dylan Hodge handling the ball and gives it back to Seth Broberg for the Bruins. Now Hodge will direct it back. They make a move up the left-hand side. Little opening there. Pass too far ahead. The Crusaders will get it out of bounds. Throw-in coming from Julian Horvath, the freshman starter for Isa Tiatutu and the Crusaders. Now they're coming our way in a hurry. I got you, Ken. And it's out of here. Ken Snow is about 5 yards off the sideline there, so you see me throw myself in front of the camera. Well, you I would protect as well. The camera first probably, but if I can protect our cameraman, I will. We are right up close and personal to the action here on Field 14. We haven't quite built the Table Rock Sports press box here yet, but it does make for some great action right up close and personal on your screen and viewing at home. And here's a good fight for the ball right there. Crusaders' Magni Glasser fighting it out with Miguel Ramos Rodriguez for Brookings. Bruins get a little bit of an opening, a nice little bit of dribbling and a pass forward there, but the Crusaders are going to be there to take it away. Josh Sherna, Jr. for the Bruins. Challenged the ball, but Andrew Lockwood controls for St. Mary's. Brookings and St. Mary's in different leagues and boys soccer lineup, but certainly schools that are used to playing each other in a myriad of sports. Good dribbling, but taken away by the Bruins. Then taken right back away by the Crusaders. Andrew Lockwood there. Effort and then cleared out by Travis Johnson for the Crusaders. Throw in Bruins into traffic. Nice little bump pass, but the Crusaders get to the ball first. Now a shot from out in front. Good 35 yards out, but that's going to be wide of the goal. No good. That was Fabian Villa with the shot for Brookings. Straight out in front. Michael Good fights for the ball. Moves it forward. Good ball forward for the Crusaders. And again, but this one cleared back and to the side. Kept alive for a moment by St. Mary's and Horvath, but be a throw-in for the Bruins. Crusaders first to the ball ahead, but the Bruins take it away. Now an opportunity out in front and a shot on goal off the side of the bar. First good look at the game, and now another one that's going to go wide. So 2 good looks for the Bruins. And they've got very light numbers on. It's kind of hard to pick them out. That second shot came off the boot of Villa. The first one off the sidebar, I'm not sure. And Crusaders knocked that one away out of bounds. And on my roster, I don't have a number 21 for Brookings, but he's a forward who's going to receive the pass right there and head it forward. Or head it back to his teammate. Throwing for the Crusaders. And quickly the other way. Too quickly. Turned out that was Brookings throwing. Entry pass turned away quickly by the Crusaders. Bruins will regroup back on their end of the field, just past the midfield stripe. Now back in Crusader territory. Give and go. Done well. And another one. Good chip forward. Good hustle out of the goal by the Crusaders. More good penetration by the Bruins. Very nice ball handling. Defense is tightened up a little bit. One of the Brookings players, I think, got maybe poked in the eye. Yeah. He's ailing a little bit. He was right in the middle of that action and then came off the ball and still holding that right eye. But here come the Bruins again to midfield and the pass ahead. A little bit of an opening there. Crusaders do well to brush that away. And across it now, the pass to kick it out of bounds. It's good. Let's see. That is, I believe, Dylan Hodge, maybe, number 12, with the holding his eye. I'm sorry, no, it's Villa that was holding his right eye, Fabian Villa. Now he's back in action, handling the ball there. Does so nicely. Another good penetration by the Bruins. Shot on goal. Foot save, and now a body save, and the goal by the Crusaders. Still there, and now this one blocked away by the defenders out in front. What an exchange. That was a furious exchange. Chris Cranenberg was the last one to block that shot attempt, but 2 saved in the goal by the Crusaders. A kick save on the first one on a very low shot, and then on the rebound effort, laying out to snuff that away. Bruins continue to control the attack now. A shot from out in front. Turned away again. Oh. Bruins back in business after Crusaders had the ball for a moment. St. Mary's with a little takeaway opportunity. Oh, mix up there. Wyatt Harms and Yichin Choi for St. Mary's. Choi nearly had a bit of a breakaway opportunity there. That was a fierce exchange that tripped him up. Ball ahead, and it's a race for that ball up the left-hand side. Bruins are there first. Down near the goal. It's going to bleed away out of bounds. Davis Jones is in goal for St. Mary's with those two big stops. He's had some early pressure on him. 3 shots on goal by the Bruins so far, and they've got a corner kick coming up now. Too soon on that, and they whistle it off. Got a conversation over St. Mary's bench. Now our referee's going to come out. Nope. No. He said Tutu wants to bring one of his players over. So this is going to be stoppage time. Let's take a quick break while we can. We'll sort this out. Be right back. Oh, it looks like we're right. No, we're not. We got a jersey issue. So Leo Kronk came out for St. Mary's. Caleb Johnson will sub in for him. Johnson had to make a jersey adjustment, so that has all been sorted out. Now the corner kick comes for the Bruins. High and in front of the goal, headed out by the Crusaders. Choi tried to move it across to Ian Lawrence, but Bruins were there. Now the Bruins dribbling with Villa with the ball. Check that. That was Josh Sherna. Ball ahead, skips past. Jones will come out. Davis Jones, just a freshman goalkeeper for the Crusaders, and has already helped this team with turning away 2 shots right in front of him. Hope you're enjoying this first half of the boys' action. Crusaders have settled down defensively a little bit. Not yet playing much soccer at the other end of the field, but deflection there, and Jones will send it the other way. Michael Good had defensive pressure for Brookings. Now the Bruins tried to take it the other way. Good bump forward, and Magny Glazer's there to clear that one downfield. Cranenberg pass forward. Now the Crusaders get to the other end for a moment. Swept away. Good defense by the Bruins. Turn away any opportunity on that one. St. Mary's will throw in and do so from the far side. Another throw-in for the Crusaders, handled over there by Reed. Now on the far side, the Bruins have a takeaway. Good center pass by the Crusaders. Defended away. Wyatt Harms, a sophomore for the Bruins defensively, made that stand in the center of the field. Bruins turn the field, but can't keep up with the pass. Crusaders will throw it back in. Subs coming. That's Nate Lemley for the Crusaders. Let's see. Turn around. Let me see your number. Check that. Leo Kronk, a sophomore, is checked in for St. Mary's. 2 subs for Brookings. We'll pick those up as soon as we can. Throw-in violation on the Crusaders, going to give it back to Brookings. East of T22 has a very young Crusaders team here, just 2 seniors on the squad. Oh, good dribbling. The Bruins are back in business out in front of the goal. Pass knocked away. Another good save by Jones. Now the defense gets in front of that shot attempt. Good Crusader teamwork on defense. Now a shot from way out in front, and it's good. What a beauty. That was a 35-40 yarder into the back of the net. Austin Dietrich for Brookings. I believe I had that number right. What a beautiful kick, and the first score of the game goes to Brookings with a fantastic shot over 6 or 8 defenders to get that one in. And the Bruins strike first. About halfway through this first half. We're about the 20-minute mark now. Again, the Brookings Bruins have those white jerseys with gold numerals that are a little tough to see through traffic and across the field there. I believe that was Dietrich with the kick. What a beautiful goal for Brookings. Well outside, out in front of the box. Now with the 1-0 lead. Beautiful ball movement forward, right on the toe of the offensive player ahead. Well, Jones made another beautiful save before he was caught just a bit out in front of the goal there, and then Bruins took advantage with an incredible shot from right dead center of the field. But a good 40 yards out from goal. That was, well, one of the longer goals I've seen of the season so far. For sure. Never got over about 8 feet high. Buried in the back of the net about 7 feet high. Just right under the crossbar beautifully. Crusaders want to get some back. Got a little something going now. Kronk's back in the game. Nice reversal of the ball and center it. More good defense down there by Harms. Wyatt Harms looks like a stubborn stopper back there defensively for the Bruins. He has booted away a couple of Crusader opportunities. Now here come the Crusaders again. Harms comes up on the ball. Good dribble back and beating 2 defenders with some good footwork was Choi. Bumped forward by Johnson. A little bit too far. Good idea by the Crusaders right there. Choi with some beautiful ball handling. Against 2 defenders there, created an opening. St. Mary's got to feel good. Got a little offensive spark out of that opportunity. Trailing 1-0 now. The urgency ratchets up a little bit. Give and go, Choi bodies it forward. And just got in front, I believe. Offsides. Too bad. Another really good look for the Crusaders. Those are a couple of their best opportunities here this first half. Responding to that first goal from the Bruins was some of their best offensive effort of this first half. That's going to turn the field around. A big boot from down in front of the Bruins goal. Travis Johnson wins the battle for that ball. Help back there from Reed. Touch on that ball ahead. Big long run for both players up that far side. Horvath for the Crusaders will cover. It'll be a goal kick. 1-0 Bruins. 25 minutes into this first half of play. It's my internal clock keeping time for us. Got a scoreboard here across the way at Field 14. We just don't have it operating today. Crusaders take possession. Glazer back across to Lockwood. Too far past him on that crossing pass. Unforced error there and a big run. Here come the Bruins. Beautiful bump ahead. And it was a good job by Lockwood to sweep in there and knock that one away. Again, I apologize. I don't have a number 21 for Brookings on my roster. He is an excellent player in the forward center position there. Excellent handler of the soccer ball. Creative handler of the soccer ball he's shown in this first half. Bruins a 1-0 lead, and the Bears sniffing another goal here maybe before the half. Like the Oregon Episcopal St. Mary's girls game at 10 o'clock this morning, this is a matchup of playoff teams in a couple of weeks when the soccer champions for the OSA get underway. And now the Crusaders bump ahead, run for that ball. Two Bruins there, sliding down, couldn't get a proper boot on it. Ian Lawrence with a great run ahead. And St. Mary's again almost just created an opportunity, seemingly out of not much, and we're all of a sudden moving forward now. Travis Johnson's going to be whistled. His play had been getting a little physical, and now whistle again. Bruins line it up. You can take a shot on goal. Skidding down. Jones is there for the stop and collects up the rebound.
Let's go. Come on, Chris. Good job, Chris. All right, all right. Chris, go, Chris. Nice. Let's go. Come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. Oh. Get it, Andrew.
Lockwood wins that run ahead. Crusaders can get the ball. And Davis brings it out to Glazer. He brings it out of bounds before he can get it to Troy. Broberg will inbound to my right. Wyatt Harlan had it for a moment.
Let's go, St. Mary's on our ball. Let's go. That's right. All right.
Good control by the Crusaders out of that throw-in. Centering pass intended for Lawrence. Booted away. Guess who? By Harms. Wyatt Harms does a lot of harm to opposing offenses' runs. Good footwork by Kronk. Crusaders will win that ball in the center for a moment. Nice job by Cerna to control it back for the Bruins. Crusaders trailing 1-0 with the ball. Latter stages of the first half now, under 10 minutes to go in the period. Give and go in traffic in front of the goal. The Crusaders just a pass away from an open shot on that one. If they could sneak one in, St. Mary's, it'd do their spirits a world of good. Bruins had 3-4 of the first 5 real opportunities and then ended the standoff with their goal at about the 20-minute mark. Corner by the Crusaders got away out front. Just did not get a good swing on that one. Kronk couldn't make good contact. Had a look. Johnson will clear back. Johnson shot from out in front, straight on goal, but turned away. Ooh, dangerous kick there. Now quickly off the stoppage. Another long shot on goal by the Bruins. Maybe trying to look for a little deflection there. Cranenberg lost it. Taken away by Broberg.
Good job, Andrew.
Pass back, and now back to the center from Dylan Hodge. Reed with the defense for the Crusaders. They'll try to get an opening up the far side. Booted away. Cleared away by Cerna. Good defensive tap away there. Kronk sent it the other way. Choi sprints after the ball. Harms is back there with him. Now bumped off the ball by the Brookings defender. Broberg that was, and St. Mary's will set up for kick off the left-hand side of the goal, only about 20, 25 yards out in front. Everybody set. Bruins got their marks set. Big kick. Bend it back towards the goal. Header won't go. Beautiful opportunity set up there for the Crusaders. Just couldn't get it finished. Great entry kick to the far post that was. Ooh. Big swing and ball turned away by Bear defense.
I'm here. Come on, go, Leo.
Bruins booted away out of bounds, continuing to protect a 1-0 lead here. We're nearing the 5-minute mark of this first half. Crusaders looking for a goal to even things up. Bruins would like to take a little more cushion into the half if they could. Ball across. Choi nearly had his eye on that one. Just a step late, but a good idea as he was trying to track that down before Broberg took it away. Great defense by St. Mary's. Leads to a little opening on the right side. Good dribbling over there by Kronk. Tried to leave it off on the outside over there for Horvath. The pass did not connect and went out of bounds. Throw in for the Bruins. First penetration back towards the St. Mary's goal in a little bit for the Bruins. Everyone in Medford wishes that annoying car alarm would shut off across the way from us. We can pretty much hear it on this side of Medford. Nice job by Johnson to give that ball a nice boot the other way. Clear it out from any danger that may be lurking. Harms doesn't get that one cleared very far. The Crusaders are in business. Ball ahead to Choi. Coming up the left-hand side. Harms in the way to take it away, though. Now Choi fighting his way back to control. Got it back for the Crusaders. Centered. And cleared. More good defense from Wyatt Harms, and he and Choi are going to know each other pretty well by the end of the day. Harms again stands strong. The Crusaders had a real opportunity there. Late stages of this first half of play. Boys 3A, 2A, 1A soccer here from U.S. Cellular Community Park. Great to have you along on TableRockSports.net. Let you hear from some of our great sponsors at halftime and the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report, which is coming up next, folks. If you're in this Medford area and you're looking for family fun activities, sports leagues, recreational opportunities, arts and crafts, field trips, tours, ballroom dancing classes, cinematography, digital photo opportunities, you name it, the Medford Parks and Recreation Department pretty much offers it. Visit playmedford.com to see what opportunities may be ahead for your family or fun things you might look to do this winter. It's going to get a little bit cold out, 38 degrees. When we rolled out of the driveway this morning for the 10 o'clock game, warming up to about a balmy 50 by now for the boys. That's a beautiful mid-70s afternoons this week, just one after the other in the Rogue Valley. Late half openings for the Bruins. Dangerous moments. Crusaders surrounding the ball. Certainly good dribbling.
Good job, Chris.
Big action there is Cranberg. Wins the ball for the Crusaders. Good hustle there. Ball ahead up the far side. Bruins are going to get there first. Good hustle by Lawrence. Can't catch up to it. For our soccer players, these have just been perfect playing conditions this morning. And both girls and the boys games have gone up and down the field. Attack-centric soccer. We've got 4 of the top teams in the state featured in action here today, and they have played like it. This has been playoff-level soccer from one end to the other. Great individual and team efforts. So far, it's yielded yet a single goal to the Bruins for a 1-0 lead. They're looking for a little magic to close this first half. We are in the outer stage. A shot deflected away. Lockwood just threw himself in front of that ball. Slammed off his hip back towards the Bruins, and they'll have to back it out. Reload. After my action-packed morning and early afternoon of calling soccer today, I'm going to a 10-year-old's bowling party, my grandson's. Just gets better as the day goes on. The Crusaders trying to make things better before the half. Choi's pass ahead, a little too far out in front. Scooped up by the goalie. Broberg headed it out, but the Crusaders had it for a moment. More good defense back there by the Bruins. Our players sense that our halftime whistle is not far away. Although the Crusaders have looked for any opportunity to get a late tally. Travis Johnson hounding the ball handler with Hodge. Hodge is doing a pretty good job, and now on a give and go. Pass was a little too far out in front. The Crusaders want to clear that out. Not for long. Bruins are coming right back. Franklin Glazer with good takeaway. Returned by Broberg. And the Bruins, we found a little opening there. Good dribbling.
Good job, Andrew. Way to follow.
Uh-oh. Ball to the middle. Loose for a moment. Hodge did a good job to close on that one, but couldn't get a boot to it. It remains 1-0. Cerner with a good lead pass ahead and another solid job by Davis Jones. The freshman has stood his ground in goal this afternoon. That is his 5th solid save, keeping it a 1-0 game. Good sweep out of there by the Bruins as Broberg puts it to the sideline. Bruins have had some opportunities and shots on goal. Fouling the Crusaders. And the Bruins want more before the half. Cerner and Lockwood battle for it. And Cerner deflected off of a defender, has it glance wide right. Boy, Jones in goal did not like the opportunity. That good of a shot was given up by his defenders. He's urging them to finish this half with the intensity that they have played with since it became a 1-0 game midway through this first half. Low corner kick. Johnson deflects it away.
Good job.
Broberg now turns it the other direction. Hodge with a shot to the goal. Diving stop by Jones again. Whew.
All right, Davis.
Big swing out in front there. That was either Jake Beeman or Hodge. Now back in action. Chip to the goal. Header just missed by the Bruins. That was a beautiful setup pass. Just missed the intended receiver there. That looked like that was Hodge to Beeman trying to hook up on that one. It was. Very nice touch on the pass by Hodge. Beeman looks like he goes about 6'2", and he was dangerously close to heading that one in. Couple of surges by the Bruins late in the half. I mentioned it since the players were sensing the half was coming, but it's not here yet, and Brookings has taken full advantage. There's our halftime break.
Good job, St. Mary.
Austin Dietrich, big shot on goal, in the goal midway through this first half, the only score of our first half. And we've gone to the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report with Brookings leading St. Mary's by a 1-0 count. It has been nothing short of outstanding soccer this morning. Great to have you along, everyone. Joe Brett here with Ken Snow. We'll take our halftime break. Tell you some more good things about the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. You can learn more by visiting playmedford.com. And as usual, we're going to take some time to hear from our great Table Rock sports sponsors who bring you these games and help make them free for you to watch all regular season.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Got it. Thank you so much. I was asking for help on that. He's a player.
Yeah, he lives in Costa Rica now, and he's watching. He's like, tell the announcer who White 21 is.
Thank you very much.
It's Jake's grandpa. So, number 7 grandpa.
Got it. Thank you.
It's actually pretty exciting. That's one thing he doesn't really go.
Yeah. Yep. Too bad we don't have a Brookings division. Yeah. When I retired and moved to the coast, we made something. There you go. They speed up my move to the coast. Actually, have some action.
You're a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Halftime with Brookings leading St. Mary's 1-0 in this boys' clash of undefeated Special District 4 and Special District 5 teams. Bruins come in 7-0 overall, Crusaders 5-3, but both are unbeaten in their respective league plays. And both teams are going to benefit greatly. As I mentioned in the girls' game earlier today, when you play the top teams in the state, even outside of your conference, it does nothing but get you ready for what's ahead in the state playoffs. And the ultimate goal, of course, is to get through league, get in the playoffs, win a state championship. Both of these teams are going to improve their chances to make that run with the opportunity to play each other today. And Dietrich's goal stands 1-0 at the half. Hey, want to give a shout out to some of our Brookings listeners, and especially say hello to Jake Beeman's grandfather, who's watching our game down in Costa Rica today. Hope it's a good day down there, Grandpa, and thank you. Brian Valdovinos is number 21 for the Bruins. So we'll make a note of that for the second half, because Valdovinos is an excellent ball handler. And as I mentioned, very creative and been a big part of Brookings' opportunities out in front of that goal. Were it not for Davis Jones playing a fantastic game in goal in that first half for St. Mary's, the freshman really has kept them in the game with his goal play. So looking forward to a great second half. Shout out to Grandpa of Jake Beeman down there in Costa Rica, and thank you for the update. And we'll get Valdovinos the proper credit in the second half that he deserves. Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report continues after this continued word from our great sponsors.
45 years, RVTD has been the way to go in the Rogue Valley.
We celebrate others making a difference in our amazing community, like La Clinica.
La Clinica provides affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health services for all, especially those who face barriers to care. With 26 neighborhood health centers and school-based clinics throughout the Rogue Valley,
La Clinica is for everyone, helping patients live their healthiest lives possible.
Way to go, La Clinica!
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Yeah. No, probably not. Welcome back, everybody. Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. You looking for activities, opportunities, sports leagues, all that good stuff? The Medford Parks and Recreation Department's got it for someone in the entire family. Got you covered. Visit playmedford.com. Find out about sports leagues, opportunities coming up here, and things ahead for the winter and spring months ahead. Playmedford.com. More from our sponsors here. We'll be back 1-0 Brookings at the half.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, Your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Bruins, the lads still getting a bit of time to rest. The officials are moving across the way. I think we've got second half action coming your way here shortly. Folks, you have your Peak Rewards card. Hey, this is good throughout Southern Oregon, whether you're traveling from Brookings to Medford and back for the game today or wherever you may go. Make sure you go there and get your reward you deserve.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Good morning. Our officials are back out. Players are soon to follow. John L. Scott scoreboard shows a 1-0 lead for the Bruins coming to the second half. Living up to their number 3 ranking in the state. Crusaders at number 11, just a goal out. But most of the momentum and most of the offensive firepower was provided by the Bruins in that first half of play. Were it not for some just fantastic goalkeeping by freshman Davis Jones, the lead could be bigger, needless to say. We'll take away our John L. Scott scoreboard, breakboard for you. Now the second half getting ready to start. Crusaders going to find themselves trailing by 1 as we get underway. Valdivino starts it off for Brookings. And we're underway. Bruins in their visiting white jerseys, moving right to left across your screen from our sideline vantage point here at Field 14. And Bruins are going to start with a little pressure. Shot from the right-hand side, deflected away by the defenders. You're okay. Go ahead. Cameo appearance. We're literally situated with our fans here along the south sideline of Field 14. Caleb Johnson had that one stolen away. Now Valdivino centers the ball. Cerna, some good dribbling, and Davis will come out in a big collision there in the goal box. Oof. Jones bounced right up. And the Crusaders start the possession just underway in the second half of play. Starting shortly, boys soccer from Grants Pass and South Medford coming away on Table Rock Sports. Also a doubleheader. The girls of Crater versus North Bend playing at noon, as we are here with the boys. North Bend and Crater boys will play at 2. So 2 more games today starting at 1 o'clock. 1 more starting at 2 o'clock. And an action-packed 5-game Saturday on TableRockSports.net. Yeah, it's what we do. We bring high school action to you. Thanks to our great sponsors and our great sponsorship and partnership with our local schools. Lockwood heads that out. Brookings bumped it back in and headed towards the goal, but turned away. Jones will scoop it up. Keep that 1-0 deficit where it is, where the Crusaders can manage it. Goal kick into the stands next to us. Going to go back to the visitors. Bruin's going to center one in front of the goal. Crusaders are there to scoop it up.
Come on, St. Mary's. Chris, pick it up, pick it up.
Defended well by Dietrich. Oh. Throw in Crusaders, far side. Crusaders looking for an opening. Whistle from that far side of the field. Nate Lemley, a little give and go there with Reed. Bruins up to able to defend it. Valdivinos with it. Put it away by Johnson. Lemley has it taken away by Good. Give and go, but the Crusaders on nearly. Now they've taken it away. Boy, Reed came to it and hesitated for just a moment, but he had help. Backup from his teammate behind him, Gio Lee. One of the men are underclassmen on this team for EST Tutu. Watch out for the Crusaders in a year or two with all this experience that's going to be in the bank. And good coach, a bunch of young, good players, building a program. And it's going to be something special. Much as the Bruins feel about this boys team that is undefeated on the season and now create another opening out in front of the goal. Good run and a shot on goal. Turned away by Davis again. Davis Jones just has been fantastic in defending his goal today. Beeman took that shot, I believe. Grandpa, that one almost went in for you. But just stout defense in the goal by Jones. Regular season winding down for these teams. The soccer season really just finishing up next week, and into the playoffs they'll go. 2, maybe 3 regular season games ahead and be all done. I know our schedule for Table Rock Sports these first 6-7 weeks now of the fall season have been pretty much Tuesday through Saturday jam-packed. It lightens up over the next couple of weeks, and then we gear up, and when the state playoffs commence, folks, we take all of the coverage to the NFHS network in conjunction with the OSAA, and all of our state playoff action has to go on through their website. Corner kick knocked away. Jones with some more good work in front of the goal. He just fisted that one out of the way and out of trouble. It was a nice corner centering pass, and now the Crusaders trying to move their way the other way. A little good 3-man game there, and they got a little opening. Oh, booted away. There he is, Harms. Wyatt Harms and banging into Choi over on that far side as those two renew their.
Let's go.
And there they are again fighting for that ball. Choi and Harms put on a show today, just the two of them. Little run by the Bruins. Peters out on the far side, and Crusaders throw it in.
Come on, Chris. Oh.
Takeaway by Villa. Possession, Bruins. Just underway in the second half of play, less than 10 minutes in. Remains a 1-0 ball game. Can you say that about soccer? It's a ball game? I gotta get my vernacular right. 1-0 match. The Crusaders had Jackson Tran running up the right-hand side, couldn't find him, but now they find an opening on the left-hand side. Collected and then booted away, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Crusaders as the Bruins knock that away. That was Lemley that was running open up that right-hand side. Corner for the Crusaders. Short in front of the goal, bounces up high. Collected by the Bruins. I believe that's Kyle Berger in goal for Brookings. He's done his solid job today when called upon. Had not quite as many and as dramatic an opportunity that Jones has had at the other end in goal. But so far the Crusaders not able to get past him. Give and go, but the pass ahead. Good idea for Choi. Just got a little too much toe on that one. Johnson got a piece of that header. Crusaders do a good job to fight for that ball at midfield. Pass ahead, and Lemley doing some nice dribbling. Drops it back to Caleb Johnson. Good entry pass there. Kronk. Some nice handling. Lee back through Johnson. Ooh, along the sideline, it just ran out of room right there. Sub coming for the Bruins. They'll stop play for that. Some good ball handling by the Crusaders right there. Ends up back in the hands of the Bruins, though. Villa will sub out for Brookings. Crusaders through traffic, but defended there. Broberg with defense. Ball ahead to Flex. No one able to catch up for the Crusaders. Trailing 1-0, though, they've had some pressure on the Brookings goal these last 5 minutes. Maybe a little more to come. Lee gets it back in traffic. Valdivinos takes it away. Harms, more good defensive work, and now Dodge will make a run. Hodge, I should say. Oh, Villa didn't sub out. He's right there. Bruins run down a long ball into the left-hand corner. Good move past Johnson. Cleared away by the Crusaders. Corner kick coming up for the visitors. Woo! A bullet of a corner kick zips over everybody in the goal box. Now a shot on goal is off into the trees over the big fence behind the goal. That one's not coming back for a while. That ball was deep into the trees. Crusaders put it in play. Many years ago in the 1990s, I was on the Parks Commission here in Medford. And the first vote I ever voted on, the first item at the first meeting I ever went to was to purchase a 140-acre piece of property from the Heitkamp family. And we did so, and that is U.S. Cellular Community Sports Park today that we're playing at. Beautiful aquatics complex is going to open in 2023 here in Medford. That will be a regionally cherished facility. A little bump on the far side. Harms, apparently, did some harm with that one. Knocked Kronk to the ground. The St. Mary's will get it back. That was when the property was purchased in the 1990s and developed over the next 20 years into what it is today. Whole series of baseball, softball, soccer, football. Beautiful bike path that runs through the park, and the Jefferson Nature Center also located right here in this facility. Harry and David Field, our major baseball complex for Southern Oregon, is at one end of the park. We're at Field 14 at the north end of the park. Well, what a facility is bordering Bear Creek on both sides as it runs through right through the middle of USCCP. And since it opened, I can't imagine how many goals have been scored in this park and facility. We come out here Saturday mornings for grandson's football practice, and the fields are full of soccer players. Every single weekend, the Timbers program flourishing here for the young kids. Fight for the ball. Off the tripod to the Bruins. Ken Snow probably should have made a play right there. I thought he could have passed it to the middle and maybe got something going, but he stood his ground on his camera shot. That's really his primary duty. We encourage our camera operators not to participate in the game. Especially our announcers. That running up and down, that used to be fun. Choi had a good opening right there. Just the ball got a little too out far in front, but the Crusaders keep it at this end. Good hustle by Johnson. Put that one away, but Bruins step in front of it. Beeman. Valdivino's to head to Beeman. He just can't track it down before it goes across the sideline. It'll go back to the Crusaders. Good idea, but the pass just a little bit wide. Crusaders back on offense. Chip ahead, headed by Johnson. Sub in for the Crusaders. I think that's Choi that came out. Looks like Lawrence has come in for him. Ball centered out in front. Hustled down by the Bruins. Put it away by Caleb Johnson. Cleared out to the side. Good defense by the Crusaders. Caleb Johnson, a sophomore. Travis Johnson, a senior. One of the two seniors, Travis is, for Isa Tiatutu. 1, 2, 2 juniors, 2 seniors. Three seniors. Curiel and Johnson and Lawrence are all 3 seniors for St. Mary's. Shot on goal. This one handled again by Davis Jones. It remains a 1-0 contest. Thanks to some great goalkeeping by the Crusaders today. Brookings has had more potential to score, have the only goal of the game. But it remains 1-0 because Jones has insisted that it stay that way. Bruins now probing a little bit. Centering the ball. Good offensive run and swept away by the Crusaders. Cranenberg with the defense. Now the Crusaders will force the throw in from the far side. And before the throw, our official is going to come over and have a visit with Isa Tiatutu at the St. Mary's bench. Now he's going to talk with head coach Jess Beeman. Well, there's the Beeman trio. Jake is a senior defenseman and midfielder. Jess Beeman is the head coach. And Grandpa gets to watch today in Costa Rica. Score holds up. Beemans are going to be a happy trio. Crusaders still have a lot to say about that, though. Good handling and now centered. Now a ball ahead. Picked up there by Ethan Park. Lee now with it.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
Good job, Chris.
Picked up again by Cranenberg.
Sorry, Ethan.
Opportunity, though. Gets away. Bruins continue with the 1-0 lead.
Oh, good job, Maggie.
Let's go. Let's go, Leo.
Go, Ian.
Come on, Ian. Good pass.
Good bit of work on the far side. Cronk with the dribble to the goal. Turned away. Gio Lee will come out. Jackson Tran in for the Crusaders. Magny Glacier in as well. He had a good stint in the first half. Valdivinos and Johnson battling. Travis Johnson steps in defensively. He's done a great job. Passed his teammate Park, and Park wasn't looking for it. Hit him right in the back of the leg with it as Park was running forward. Throw-in was a little generous. Bruins get back to the right spot there and enter it to Villa. Oh, wow. Declan Reed blasted off the ball by Hodge, and that was an easy foul to call. And we may... we're going to have a warning on that one. Not a yellow.
Ethan, drop. Ethan, drop. Ethan, Charlotte.
Park tried to find an opening there. Bruins closed it. Reed with good hustle defense for St. Mary's. Now DeClon has it. Kicks it back. Caleb Johnson. Across the field it goes, but intercepted by the Bruins. Centering pass a little too long. Bruins take it away. Arms boots it back the other way. Crusaders will take it back to Jones in goal. Midway through this second half, it remains 1-0. The Bruins scored about midway through the first half. Good run far side. Sub on for the Bruins. Again, we're far enough away, it's really hard to pick those numbers for you. I apologize. I'll continue to try to do my best. I believe I actually am feeling warmth from the sun, which is welcome. I was sitting on the metal bench here next to me in the 10 o'clock game this morning, and that didn't work. The metal bench was about 22 degrees. But a perfect afternoon. I can't have better conditions to play in. Mid-50s right now. Just a touch of a light breeze. Ooh, Valavinos with a big leg from the right-hand side. Turned away by the Crusaders again. But big shot on goal. Beaming ahead. Pinpoint passing by the Bruins. Not dribbling through traffic. Declan Reed, another nice defensive effort to boot that away, and the Crusaders with a little run in the open field, and Harms is there to contest it, knock it away. Wyatt Harms with more solid defense. Travis Johnson has put that noggin to work defensively. Heads that one out and a run for St. Mary's. Smartly knocked away by the Bruins out of bounds there. St. Mary's going to get a corner, though. They need a goal. Midway through the second half of play. High center, cup side there. Nothing doing for the Crusaders. Off the corner. Big ball downfield. Cerner with some dribbling, just taking on 3 Crusader defenders down there. Crusaders do a nice job to get that out of the goal and Harm's way. Leo Carr moves it out. We got a whistle now. Have a Crusader down near the goal. We got a little stoppage. We'll take a break. Hear from our great sponsors, folks. Let's check on our Crusader who's down there. Make sure, hope he's okay. We'll be right back for you after this.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back, everyone. I think that was Gabe Curiel, the freshman, being helped off by Issa Tiatutu on the far side. He was down near the goal there. He's coming off under his own power, which is good news. Might have got the wind knocked out of him, it looks like. Julian Horvath handled it for St. Mary's. Now the Bruins take it back. Oh, Crusaders lose it the other way. Beeman crosses, trying to get it back. Chase for the ball there. Good job by Lockwood to knock Beeman off that ball, or the senior might have had a look at it. Wide open shot in front of the goal there. We're in the back half of the second half. We're going to continue to lead at 1-0. Nice run along the baseline. Back out in front, and they're going to take a rip at this one. Shot by Good, no good. Ball to the outside, it will stay with the visitors. May well be a corner. Yes, it will. So the Bruins have the lead. Just bump the corner kick in. Now they take the shot from the side right there. And oh, that was a nice little set play there. They set up the corner kick. One of his teammates just lingers over there by the corner, enters it to him, bumps it back, and then with a better angle coming out from the corner, took a big swing at the goal there. Shot passed by the front of the goal harmlessly, though. Went off the Crusaders, though, so it'll be a corner kick from the other side now for the Bruins. This one, they're going to kick it low into the box, and Crusaders are there to meet it. Now the Bruins back to chip it towards the goal, and it's in! What a shot. That was an unlikely scoring opportunity there. Just a little chip shot. I think that might have been Fabian Villa. I'll have to check the numbers. He comes up field. Goal to the Bruins, going to make it 2-0. Nope. Might have been Culp. I'm working really hard to find that number for you, folks. Turnaround, there we go. And I don't have a number 7 on my Brookings roster. Shoot. Update your scoreboard for you, though. The Bruins now, that may be the one that puts them in control of this second half. It was good footwork. Ken Snow has been closer to soccer today than ever in his life, I'm guessing. We were set up literally right on the sideline, and we're seeing some good action right there. Fight for the ball. Crusaders go down. That's going to be a whistle on the Bruins. Yeah. Down 2-0, the Crusaders need the ball. The Bruins are content to keep it away from them. Oh, into the goal it goes. Davis Jones once again up to the test. Got a whistle down in the box. I think that's going to go against the Bruins. It ran into our goalkeeper. Good. How's about the Crusaders? Get the whistle there and get the ball. They need a quick strike. Beeman, good defense.
Nice. There you go.
Cranenberg and Beeman with a good fight for the ball there. Cranenberg will win it for the Crusaders. Didn't quite get all of that one on the entry pass. Cernan now ahead via Hodge. Back it goes. Playing a little keep away now. Lead now 2-0. And the Bruins have really done a good job to control the second half. Harms once again sends it. That young man just has a thing about that ball being at his end of the field. He doesn't like it. He defends his end. Has done a beautiful job of that today. Crusaders are going to benefit from this opportunity. Young team, Crusaders are. Brookings, 7 seniors. Yeah, a much older team. Crusaders have held their own pretty nicely today. Now subbing in a number of Crusader players to get some minutes in before the end of this one. And I'm sure Isa Tutu is, no one likes to lose a game. But 2-0 against the number 3 team in the state, and you had a couple opportunities when it was still a 1-0 game to even it up. I think the Crusaders will take a lot away from this one, and Brookings as well. Got a challenge from a good team, another league leader. And this game had a little bit of a playoff feel for sure. Bruins are going to feel really good about their chances in the playoffs. They have yet to suffer a blemish in this regular season. And Harms sends one into the trees. That one's in Larson Creek. The ball's going to be washed by the time we get it back. Well, the final few minutes now ticking. Ooh. Ben Lee really took one right on the side of the head right there. Ow. He shook it off nicely. Johnson back to Jones. Back to midfield it goes. Ooh, Beeman clears a lane. 2 Crusaders down and kind of get in his way. Give and go. Beeman in front of the goal with the left foot. Another great save. Fight for the loose ball. It's still alive. Beeman with the shot. It's deflected by the defender out in front. Now Davis Jones is going to scoop it up. What a wild exchange that was. Jones with another, that's probably his 7th, 8th fantastic save of the day. Point blank left-footed bullet. And it ends up now, it's going to be a penalty kick for the Bruins out in front of the goal. So at the end of that, St. Mary's penalized at the end of that exchange. And after the save, the ball just stayed loose in front of the goal. And whole collection of bodies collapsed on it in there. I'm not sure who the foul was on, but Beeman now stands and in the box. Davis, who's been called on for so many great saves today. Well, let's see if he's got one more in him. There's the whistle. Right foot, top of the goal. Nothing doing on trying to stop that one. Jake Beeman with the goal. Clincher late in the second half. We can safely say now. Crusaders trying to get the nil off the scoreboard. Cranberg with good dribbling forward, but theft by the Bruins. Taken right back by Reed. Oh, Bruins ahead. Got to run. Cerna downfield. Boots it into the goal. Jones came out, but he was in no man's land, and there was nothing he could do about it. Goal to the Bruins to make it 4-0. They have pulled away the second half. One-0 game at the half. The Bruins have added 3 now in this second half, and especially the Crusaders, who have brought in their reserves, still feeling the brunt of the Bruin attack. 2 quick goals to make it 4-0. Bia bumps ahead, and the Bruins back in business. Shot out in front, clangs off the back fence, wide right. Brookings going to improve to 8-0 on the season. Stepping out of conference play today. Pick up a win on the road. Crusaders going to fall to 5-4 overall, but still 4-0 for East Atia 2-2 in conference play. So this young team up against a higher ranked, older, more experienced team did well today, but Brookings shows why they're undefeated and number 3 in the state, and the Bruins are going to walk away with a 4-0 victory. Well, thanks very much for joining us for a doubleheader from U.S. Cellular Park today. It's been great to bring you this action here on TableRockSports.net. Appreciate our sponsors very much for their support, and for all of you for watching. For Ken Snow, did a great job on camera. Thank you, Ken. This is Joe Brett saying thanks again for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend ahead. More regular season action ahead next week. Playoffs right around the corner. We'll have it all for you right here on Table Rock Sports.